Hey, I'm Mark from Performance Bike. I'm here today to talk about different front hub axle configurations for mountain bikes. This is really good information if you're upgrading a wheel, upgrading your fork. There can be some confusion if you don't know what's what, so we're going to cover those today. Okay, so the first one we're going to cover is the most common quick release front wheel. The way this works is you have a quick release cam on one side and a nut on the other side. You just flip it open, loosen the nut, and the wheel will slide out of the dropouts. On a quick release front wheel, you have a 9mm axle. It goes into a 9mm slotted dropout. It's open at the bottom, so the wheel comes out quickly, easily, hopefully not inadvertently. That's one of the weaknesses to this system, is it does have an open dropout. And the axle is not very big at 9mm, but it's the standard that's been around for a long, long time and is the most common. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the 20mm Thruaxle. This is kind of the next thing that came along after the 9mm quick release, with the idea that it will be a lot stiffer and stronger than a standard quick release is. The example here is a Thruaxle axle. It's just as quick and easy as a quick release wheel is, but it's a lot more secure. You've got a huge 20mm axle. The wheel's still easy to take off if you need to repair a flat or fix it. You've got a dropout that fully captures the axle. It wraps around it, so the wheel can't fall out unless the axle comes fully out of the wheel, and it's just a ton stiffer and stronger. You see these primarily now on bigger travel bikes, downhill bikes, dirt jump bikes, and occasionally on an XC bike, but it's kind of been relegated to the realm of, more aggressive bikes. Okay, so lastly, we're going to talk about the 15mm front hub standard. It's kind of splits the difference between the 9 and the 20. The idea with this was that you could get some of the cross-country riders to adopt a Thruaxle system because it's not quite as burly and not quite as heavy as a 20mm is. Although honestly, there's not a lot of difference in weight between a 15 and a 20mm system. The 15 is a little lighter and it's really quick and easy to use. This is the Fox 15QR system, and it works kind of like a quick release, and it has a cam on one side, but then you just spin the axle loose and pull it out, and the wheel drops out. Like the 20mm, it has a captured axle, so the dropout fully wraps it. It's got a seat that the hub sits in, so when you slide the wheel into place, it locates the axle precisely. It's a great, real easy system to use. Okay, so that covers the 3 most common hub standards you're going to encounter these days. There are other ones out there, but I think these are the ones you're going to find predominantly if you go into a shop or want to upgrade. Hope it's clear that you can see the advantages and disadvantages between the 3 types. The 15 and 20s really do kind of represent the next generation in terms of strength and how easy and quick they are to use. I think you're going to see less and less of the standard traditional quick release. If you do want to upgrade your fork and you need to change your hub, you will sometimes you'll be able to replace the hub end caps and just switch it to the new fork. Other times you won't be able to do that and you'll have to replace the hub. And if you have any further questions, feel free to contact one of our Spin Doctor techs at a performance bike shop near you, or call our 1-800-SPIN-DOCTOR tech line.